YouTube, it's your boy Rook here, another Rook toy hunting journey. A rather quick hunt today. I got news from a Facebook lead that the Kenny Omega and American Nightmare Cody Pops dropped at my local mall, in this case Hot Topics. I'm racing over there now to pick those guys up. Also, I'm actually meeting another YouTuber and Facebook group creator, a guy local to me in South Florida, Seth from What's Poppin'. Him and I are gonna do a little quick hunting, and he has some items for me. I definitely want to shoot him on video, capture what he has for me. Some really cool stuff, guys. Stay tuned. Awesome hunt on the way. Alright guys, I'm inside Hot Topics right now, and look what we got right there. We got, BAM! We got the American Nightmare Cody and Kenny Omega. If you guys know me well enough, you guys know I like showcasing what I pick up. So let's first take a look at the American Nightmare Cody. Woo! Looks pretty good here. I've been waiting to get my hands finally on this guy, so very happy to get him into the collection. So he's going to be reviewed down the line somewhere. And of course, we have to get the best bout machine himself, Kenny Omega. Woo! Woo! Very happy to get this guy finally into my collection, guys. Let's go over to the pop wall and see what else they got me spin around here. They still have several of the items from the San Diego Comic-Con 2018 release. They had the Cad Bane here. They have the Goss in pajamas still. I'll kind of scan back up. I showed this in the last video. A huge, massive wall. I'm very, very close up to it right now. They even have the Disney special box, which I'll kind of spin around right here for you. Actually, right here's a good example of one. This is one that has the Little Mermaid spoilers. Looks really cool, actually. So this one's pretty nice, but you cannot use your hot cash for these guys. So let's come over here real quick. Again, more Cad Bane. I want to get this guy eventually. I'm going to get the Goliath. I'm going to get the entire wave of the Gargoyles. This is basically a big throwback to the old school Gargoyles TV show that was on back in the late 90s. I'm not going to get him right now, but I will pick this one up eventually. I want to get the full complete wave as you see here, but I also want to get, they have the same identical pops here, but in the stone form. That was the big gimmick with the Gargoyles cartoon. They actually broke out of stone. There was a spell casted on them. They would, during the day, there'd be statues. At night, they'd break out into these gargoyle forms. So, of course, we have Goliath, you have Demona, you have Hudson, which is a signature specialty series, you have Brooklyn, you have Broadway, Bronx, and, of course, Lexington. But I want to get all the entire wave, but I want to get them also as a stone form. So, we're going to swing back around in a second with Seth from What's Poppin'. Because he's right over here right now. There he is.
What's up, everybody? So we're here right now. We're looking. There's so much. There's so much stuff.
Yeah, so much stuff going on right now.
Yeah, that Young Bucks 2-pack. I might have to grab that.
I actually have that Young Bucks 2-pack. I don't have the normal version yet. The normal version one is out now. It is a red and black version, which let me grab it here so you can see it. Cool. Yeah, this is the actual Hot Topic exclusive version. This one came out way earlier. I actually have this one. I did a hunt, found this guy at this particular Hot Topic as well. But it's a red and black outfit. Looks identical to this one. Same pose. They don't have the Hot Topic sticker, but it's red and black gear as opposed to the black and yellow gear.
The GameStop down the way has that.
Yeah, they might even have it at one. So yeah, so definitely. We're probably going to hit that one too. So,
we're going to hit them all. We're going to hit them all.
Woo! Let's do it. Woo! Alright guys, I swung over to GameStop real quick looking for the Funko Pop. It's the Space Invaders Glow in the Dark. It's a side-loaded box. Me and Seth were trying to actually see if they had it at my GameStop. Unfortunately, it didn't have it. And we were going to strike out, we're going to walk away. But I sort of said, he told me he's a big Captain America fan.
Yeah, I said, I'm a big Captain. The tattoo gives it away.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah, right there. So I said, look over in his case real quick, and he actually came across something, and check out what he actually got.
Bam!
This is the Marvel Studios' first 10-year special packaging designed for the Red Skull. They're doing a lot of items like this now. They're doing a lot of 2-packs. They had the Captain America and the crossbones there, but it's about $55.
And they had Thor and Lady Sith too.
Yeah, Thor and Lady Sith. They also have a Hulk and a Hulkbuster coming out as well.
They have a Hulk and a Hulkbuster, and they also have an Iron Man 2 by himself.
Yeah, so not a bad item. Price point on this guy was
$24.99.
$24.99. So it's a pretty reasonable action figure. You're getting a decent amount of accessories. You got a total of 3 heads here. You got interchangeable hand right there. You got, it looks like some type of vest there on the corner, and a gun right there. So I think it's really good packaging. If you ask my opinion, definitely worth the money, at least for $24.99.
Oh, so for listen, it's not pop related, and I know all I do is buy pops, but you know what? These Marvel Legend figures are just way too cool to start passing up on, so I might actually just get into that, which my wife just might murder me if I bring home any more stuff. So.
He's a dead man. He's a dead man. Alright guys, I decided first to swing over to FYE just to see what they have and check out what I actually ran into. The guy I've been searching for too damn long. I finally got my hands on the damn blue. Yeah. Woo! That's what I'm talking about, guys. Woo! Woo! Got myself my blue. Very, very happy about this one. Off the topic, see what else I got. Alright guys, decided to swing over to the FYE wall here. Some of the 2-packs they have going on. They have that big Balrog. I've seen this guy before. They actually have different variations of this Balrog. I think there's a glow-in-the-dark version as well. I could be wrong. Very cool. The 2-pack for Luger and Sting. Their wall is very different than the wall we saw at Hot Topics. But this is really, really cool. I like their stuff at FYE. A lot of comments you can see here. If you see me trailing through different items. This Fire Troll looks really cool. Thing is super top heavy. I mean, we saw this one super top heavy.
The head on that thing is ridiculous, man. Yeah. It's kind of like, I forgot what the other one is that they have at the GameStop. But from another game, but it's just as heavy, just as equally as heavy as
Dota.
That.
It was like Dota.
Yeah,
Dota.
Yeah, just as equally as heavy as that,
Dota.
Which is crazy because I'm sure if you take that thing out of the box and try to balance it, that thing's just going to
No, it probably needs,
I'm thinking, I'm
not seeing a figure stand on that one, but it looks really, really top heavy. Some pretty good stuff here, but nothing that I wanted to like scream home about. The only other one I want is that 2-pack from Saturday Night Live. I want that one, the D in the box.
Oh, the Dick in the box.
Yeah, that's the one I want to get my hands on.
I want the. I'm waiting for it to come out. The on the Funko Shop where they have the 3-pack of David Pumpkins and the two people dressed up in the skeleton costumes.
Oh yes.
And that's supposed to be glow in the dark, and I'm waiting for that one too because I love that whole bit with David Pumpkins. That was great.
But yeah, everything's FYE wall, pretty much same old. So I'm going to skip out anything else except for this guy here, which we got already, which was, of course, blue, baby. Woo! Blue! Alright, guys, we're basically outside GameStop right now. We're going to hit GameStop up to see what they have here, but Seth, my boy here.
Yeah, they call me Captain Clutch.
Yeah. He came through for me. Let's just say it that way. He came through for me. Woo! Let's take a look at it, guys. Take a look at it. He hooked me up. The 10-inch T-Rex that I have been searching for, he finally got for me. He hooked me up because, like I said, I started my new job. I wasn't able to get this guy here, unfortunately, which was the 2008 San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Cad Bane. But, hold that for me, please.
Yeah.
Oh. Woo! Woo! Right there, thumbnail. Woo! I finally got my Kyle Rayner. I've been waiting a long time for Funko to finally come out with this. I am super happy. Thank you very much, my friend. I got this guy. I wanted this in my collection very, very badly. I did get the glow-in-the-dark one, which is on its way as well. So we're going to hit inside GameStop and see what they got. Stay tuned, guys. Hopefully something else will be there, which will be the Space Invaders glow-in-the-dark. That's what we're looking for. Stay tuned, guys. We're hunting on the way. Alright, guys. So I swung over to an actual Target. See if there's anything good here. We were just trying to get that Space Invaders, that 8-bit glow-in-the-dark one. They didn't have it. But they did have this big boy right there. That big old boy, Thanos. I'm going to hold off on it, at least for my personal taste. This is a 10-inch pop, if you were curious. Scale, if you're curious for scale. That's some scale. Standard size pop and 10-inch Mad Titan. But I'm going to hold off on this one here. The box on this one is pretty beat up. I know Seth grabbed one. There were 2 here, so we had grabbed that one. They do have some Dobbies, the 10-inch Dobbies, the Harry Potter section. But I'm not a big fan of the Dobby figure itself, so they did have at least Avengers Infinity War. Take a look at your local Target. You might actually be able to find it. They got some Overwatch pops here. They have the Jake the Snake, one of my favorite wrestlers back in the 80s. I do have him. I got him at SuperCon this year. I do like that pop. Of course, we had the Bombshell pops, which I've talked about in numerous iterations, how cool they are. I do like them. Cryptozoic does their own versions of the 3.5, I think it's like 2-inch figures, which are the Bombshell figures. I've talked about that, I've done reviews for them. I definitely dig those particular ones here. But I think that's about it for this section of the video, guys. So that's about it for the hunting today. Back shortly with a recap. Alright guys, the toy hunt for today is complete, and it was a massive, massive toy hunt. Very, very happy with the stuff we picked up today. And again, I want to thank Seth from What's Popping. I'm going to put a link in the description box of this video of both his channel and his Facebook group as well. Definitely check his stuff out. He's a really cool reviewer, toy hunter in the South Florida area. So what did I come out with for this particular toy hunt? Well, a couple really cool items. As I said, it was a massive hunt. So first and foremost, I swung over to FYE first, and I wanted this guy really, really badly. It is Blue from Jurassic Park's Wave Pop Movies number 586. I mentioned this one on my SuperCon video. I was looking for this one a lot, and everybody always tells me when we went to their booth, I just sold out this item. It happened to me at least 3 different times at Florida SuperCon. I decided, you know what, let me pick this guy up finally to have him in my collection. I want to pose him next to the actual big T-Rex, which we'll talk about shortly. So again, Blue Pop number 586. Very happy to get that pop in my collection. Now I swung over with Seth from What's Popping over to Hot Topics real quick. We picked up a couple items. They had a deal going 3 for $27. So I showcased it a little bit. Let's talk about the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes, pop number 2. Of course, he was known as Cody now because he left WWE. He is, of course, the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes' son of a plumber. Of course, if you were curious, I'll say American Nightmare Cody, pop number 2. He's part of the Bullet Club, so it's both him, Omega, and Cody Rhodes. Another shot right here of him. I'm probably going to do a full review of the entire Bullet Club wave as a collective video. That's what I'm probably going to do. And of course, this was, again, the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes. Then I wanted this one really, really badly. I talked about it in other videos. It's the Best Bout Machine Kenny Omega. I'm very happy to get this pop into my collection. As you may or may not know, if you're new to my channel, I'm a big, massive wrestling fan, especially the independent wrestling. That's what I usually do when I talk about it on my podcast, on the Worldwide Wrestling Podcast, which I shoot with Collecting and Hobby. He handles the WWE portion. I handle the independent news. So definitely, I'll put a link to the actual podcast in this video as well. So, of course, Kenny Omega, the Best Bout Machine. He is an awesome looking pop. Again, I'm going to do him and Cody Rhodes and the Young Bucks as a full review, a full package deal. One of the items I picked up, which again I said was 3 for $27, I said I wasn't going to pick it up. I decided this is going to be the entry into the Gargoyles wave, which will be Goliath. I thought this would be a big pop. I thought this should have been a 6-inch pop because Goliath is much bigger than the other Gargoyle characters on the actual TV show back in the, I think it was the mid-90s. But he looks really good. Looks just like he came right off the screen. I'm very happy to get this one into my collection. I want to get the actual stone forms as well. I want to get the entire wave of stone forms and the entire wave of the actual Gargoyle pops. There was a total of 7 pops in this wave. Now we can cross off Goliath. I just want to get the other ones as well to complete that wave because I really, it harkens back to a piece of my childhood because I remember this cartoon adamantly. I used to watch it all the time. It was a great cartoon. Highly enjoyed it. And of course, when I met up with Seth, we went over to his truck and he actually pulled some stuff out for me. First and foremost, it was Cad Bane. He picked it up for me because I asked him to for the San Diego Comic-Con 2018 release at Hot Topics. I thought he was a really cool villain. I saw him in a Rebels TV show. I said, you know what, I got to get this guy. I apologize for the glare. It's in a pop protector. They'll say Cad Bane right there. But I'm very happy to get Cad Bane into my collection. Next is the one I wanted the most, and that was the Kyle Rayner White Lantern from Fugitive Toys. When I tried to get this actual pop, it was a 2-pack. You had to get this one, the glow-in-the-dark version. It was a pre-order. Luckily, Seth finally got his order in. He let me buy this one off him, and I actually did put a pre-order for the glow-in-the-dark one myself. So I'm going to do a full review, much like my Yellow Lantern Batman review I did back in New York Comic-Con 2017, I believe is when it was. But I'm going to do a full review of both Kyle Rayner normal version and glow-in-the-dark version. So I'm very happy to get this one into my collection. As you guys know, or may not know also, I'm a big Green Lantern fan. So having this pop in my collection, I am super happy, super stoked about. And of course, last but not least, I was looking for it for a while, could never find it, and that is the 10-inch T-Rex pop. This is a really massive, really big pop. Of course, it is the T-Rex. I'm probably going to do a full review just like I did for the Hulk wearing the gladiatorial armor. I did a full review for that big 10-inch Hulk. I'm going to do a full review for the actual T-Rex as well. Again, I do apologize for the glare. So if you're curious, this was pop number 591, which is very similar to the small version of the T-Rex. I think it's just scaled up bigger. That's what it looks like to me. The base is a little bit different though, so I'm going to mention that in the actual review video when I talk about this guy at a later date. So first, again, I want to thank everyone who watches my videos, definitely enjoys my content. Definitely click that like button, always click subscribe, and also follow Seth from What's Poppin'. Again, I will put a link in the description box of this video. And last but not least, you can click Windows over here to watch more of my videos. Take care, guys. I'll see you next toy hunt. and bye-bye.